Benji Rabai from OUN Seberang. Today I would like to present about interculture. First, you have to know about interculture. Interculture is communication is a verbal and non-verbal interaction between people from different cultural background. Basically, inter is a prefix. That means between, and culture means as well from cultures. So intercultural communication is the communication between culture. Malaysia mainly come from three major ethnic backgrounds: Malays, Chinese, and Indians. Malaysia, in respect of their ethnicity, normally like talking about family. Malaysia are very friendly but also reserved. That traditional Muslim greetings salam include offering a handshake from your right and subsequent touch in your heart. We are saying Assalamualaikum. Hindus say Namaste and or Vanakkam. When they meet and put their hand together front of the chest and if they in the prayers. While Chinese greet shake hand. To talk about challenges of intercultural communication. They have three intercultural challenges on intercultural communication. Is one, ethnic conflict; second, communication; and third, gathering. For the first is ethnic conflict. The state culture factor in a weak state structure and ethnic geography. Malaysian citizens are consistent of three major ethnic: Malays, Chinese, and Indians, which have different mother tongue language on your own school system. Thus, the majority of Malay students will study in Malay school, while Chinese and Indian students will prefer on their own national types school. The establishment of Chinese vernacular school become an important agenda to them. In addition to that, the decision to send their children to national school, which they feel the structure is able to guarantee their children academic excellence and not confident in national school, also avoided inter-ethnic relation. Second challenges is communication. Malaysia which the most Asian are generally non-expressive in their communication style, except when stuck in traffic. And this could be frustrating, especially in business meeting. This is due to concept of saving face, which means the need to preserve their established position in society, taking action to ensure that one is not thought badly of by his or her peer. Non-verbal communication is another way that Malaysians differ from Europe and American. While pointing with the index finger is considered acceptable to expatriates, it is considered rude to Malaysians who prefer to use their thumb, which clench first to indicate with their hand. Challenges is greeting. Why is a common, especially in Europe and American, to greet someone with handshake? In Malaysia, due to its numerous ethnicities and religion, the form of greeting can be differ somewhat. Malay women do not usually shake hands with members of the opposite sex, and only if they initiate to handshake, the acceptable way to greet them in a smile or bow slightly. Malay men have no qualm and shaking of their hand with someone of their gender, but how existing against when it comes with someone from the opposite sex. The Chinese community, however, more open to a handshake greeting regardless of gender, and this would also apply to the Indian community. Through the cultural Indian way to greet someone is to put their hand together in front of them and not their head. In conclusion, in society play an important part on fostering ethnic relations so that our country will always be peaceful and comfortable. After more than 57 years in independence, there are still remain uncertainty and insecurity in ethnic relations. From the fact of history and the way we manage ethnic relations in the country, whether basic education, the distribution of political power or economic distribution, it is difficult for us to see concept of nation that is actually occurring within the next 15 years. Ethnic relations among Malaysian citizens are very important in our country, multi-ethnic society, and to ensure political, economic, society establishment of the country.